Hey, it's Luna and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a transitional spring haul. So I have some pre-spring items that I've been collecting over the past couple of months that I think are perfect for this transitional kind of weather, and I cannot wait for the days to get longer and for the sun to be there. But to already get in the mood for spring, here are the pieces I've been picking up as of late, so let's try them all together. If you've seen my video on how to dress elegant, I mentioned there that I think structured bags are so beautiful, so timeless, so elegant and so classic, and I found this beautiful one at Massimo Dutti. It came in black and in brown, and surprisingly I for once didn't pick up the black bag, but the brown one, it's incredibly beautiful. I think this is such a beautiful color for a transitional piece, and I feel like if I would wear this with some white trousers and then a beautiful belt, that this would look very nice, very elevated. The quality looks amazing, and I'm very happy that I picked this up at Massimo Dutti. I feel like the next clothing piece is gonna be a love or hate situation, because look at this. I love this. It's black, of course, but it has a white hem. So it's a white, it's printed on, it's a white detail. It's kind of a hanky hem situation. I love it. I love it so much. And why I'm mentioning that it's probably gonna be a love or hate situation is because my mom disliked it. My mom was like, this is not my thing. And my sister was like, wow, you look so expensive. This skirt, it looks like it's 400 euros. It looks so expensive. So there was definitely a bit of a love-hate conflict going on with the skirt here at my house, but I do love it. I think it's very beautiful. I think it's very fun. It's different and it's soft and comfortable, and we love that. We love comfort, and it's so dressy as well. It's so special, it's so fancy. I honestly think that this black fabric is beautiful. Kind of bummed that they don't have an option to have this skirt as well without the white hem, for if that wouldn't be your cup of tea, but it's stunning. I love this skirt. I love it. I love the shape. I love the way it moves. I love the weight to it. It's a really beautiful weight, which I find makes it look very fancy and sophisticated and almost more expensive because of the heavier weight. I am really a big fan of that. I love the thick belt that it has. I think it's incredibly beautiful, and I also just love how it flares out at the back. It's stunning and it's comfy, and I feel beautiful in it, and that's what matters. It feels like these jeans and I have history, in the sense that I've seen this pair of jeans was on my wish list for far over a year before I ended up purchasing it, and I kept debating whether or not to get it because my actual size, what I thought was my actual size, was not in stock, and I kept debating it, and some sizes came back in stock but never the size that I was looking for, or I wasn't quick enough to pick it up. And I kept looking at it, I kept debating it, and I kept seeing the price go down, and I kept looking at it. And then I bought it, and it turned out that the European size 34 was fine for me. This fits well. I still have a bit of playroom even around the waist. But what I adore about this is this almost corset looking detail with the tie over here. I think this is beautiful. I love the stitching, the fact that it looks a bit like a corset detail. I think these jeans are incredible. They are different. They are beautiful. If I saw someone wear them, whether it was in the street or online, I'd definitely be the first to leave a comment and be like, where did you get those? Also, it has some really nice pockets as well, usable pockets. We love to see that. Beautiful, comfortable, and fun. I feel like this is more decorative for me than actual functional. I don't feel like it really cinches in that much more on the waist when I pull these, but it's a beautiful detail nonetheless. And I love it. I love it so much. I think it's so incredible. I really wish that I dared to say that this is the last trench coat that I'm getting, because it should be. I love trench coats. Coats! Incredible. I love coats, and especially living in a country where a coat is quite often required, having options is really nice. So this coat is from a brand that has been stalking me with online ads all over Instagram, and it worked because I bought some things from them, and this is the one thing I kept. I love the satin detail. I love the lapels over here. I love the fact that you can cinch in the waist with its beautiful tie. I love that the buttons are black and really seamlessly go up in the coat. And what I love the most about this coat, and I can't believe not more brands do this, is it has shoulder padding, but you can take it out actually. Here we have the shoulder padding, so it is with these little button clicks, so you can really easily take it out and put it back in again. And so you have a coat without shoulder padding if you don't feel like wearing shoulder padding, or if it's just not a style that you love, or if you want them in, you can put them back in. I wouldn't go for one side with and one without, but each to their own liking. I really think this is an incredible piece. It also has some deep pockets, which I also love to see. Coats have to have pockets. That pants don't always have pockets, but coats, they need a pocket. And yes, another black piece, but it will be very much beloved by me. I think my favorite find from this entire video for spring has been these pants from Salsa Jeans. The only thing which I was kind of uncertain about is what size I was getting in these pants, because I don't know anymore. Pant sizing in general can sometimes be so random, it feels. I got two sizes in this, a bigger and a smaller one. I ended up keeping the bigger one because the smaller one was great when I was standing, but when I was sitting, my stomach felt a bit too restricted, and we don't want a stomach ache, so I did go for the size bigger. And on top of that, I also just really preferred how the bigger size looked on me. I really loved this oversized pants kind of style. I really loved the flowiness, the almost 70s vibe that was going on. I really adored that, and these really took me by surprise. I also love this shade of blue for denim, this very nice darkish wash. Very incredible. I do have to wear my high heels with this because the pants are really long. I could get them taken in, but I kind of like it. I kind of like to have a pair of pants that I just have to wear only my high heels with, because it's quite cool. At some point, if I might be like, no, I want to wear them more, I can still kind of see if I want to take it in a bit on the lengths, on the pant leg. But yeah, I'm loving these. I'm loving these so much. I really feel like the 70s vibe kind of works with my curly hair, and I don't know, maybe there's something left to explore there for me. Since finding beautiful pants can be such a challenge, I was really happy when I ran into these, because my favorite pair of pants are black pants from Kukai that I've had for many years. I never really felt inclined to replace them because I was like, I have these, you know, I have these, they fit perfectly. If I were to replace these, they have to look different enough and just not look like the exact same pair of pants, because that's just a bit silly. So when I ran into these, I was incredibly happy because these have pleats in the front going down, so they definitely look a bit different. They're also this kind of loose suit trouser kind of pant that I really adore, and the length of them is really beautiful. They're really lengthy. I have to wear my boots with it with a bit of a heel underneath, like a little heel bootie, or just heels in general, and then they look beautiful. Again, also worn with a belt on top of this. This looks divine. This is a really incredible pair of pants that I'm so happy to have picked up. And honestly, the timing of me finally finding a pair of pants that I also love instead of my all-time favorite Kukai pants was incredible, because I ripped my all-time favorite pants. So these are my all-time favorite pants from Kukai, and that's what I meant, that I love the pleat on the other one before, so it looks different enough. But I don't have to worry about that anymore because these pants have a big hole in them. Look at this hole. This is ridiculous. I went to return a package and I went to sit down and I filled something in, and I went in the car and I was sitting on my seat in the car. I was like, why does my right butt cheek feel so much colder? And I felt this hole in there. So I think what happened is, by sitting down in the post office and standing back up, that the fabric was just not having it anymore and it tore. So there's a couple things that could be the reason that this happened. So first of all, these pants are very old. I wear them all the time. They go in and out of the laundry like crazy. But I'm also suspecting if it's because after all my life not working out, I've now gone to Pilates 4 times and now my pants have ripped. So is it the aging of the pants? Is it because I finally did some exercise and I've got some muscle now going on? I'm not sure, but I thought it was kind of funny, and I'm just very glad that in time I found some good replacement pants, because that's not a guarantee. So yeah, it is what it is. But I'm very happily surprised with these pants. They also have this little pocket detail. This is a fake pocket, but still on the butt, and I find that very flattering if it's a bit broken up there. So as long as I don't rip these ones as well, I'm good to go. I'm a fan of having some elevated basics in my wardrobe, and what an elevated basic is to me is a basic piece that has something more different about it, more interesting about it, that just elevates it a bit more. And then this piece is great to be a staple on its own because it's elevated already, but it's also a very fun building block with just a little bit more spice than your average, just staple with your average basic piece. Just a simple black top, but the bottom half is transparent, which I find really beautiful, and it also even goes out in a bit of a point. And it's very simple. It's black, it has just a transparent bottom half. It's not anything crazy, but I find it beautiful. I love a bit of mesh. This was also one of the key components that I mentioned in my all black clothing video. Playing with texture and fabric can make a normal black clothing piece more interesting, and since we have a bit more of a normal black fabric at the top and a more transparent on the bottom, we have a very more interesting piece to look at instead of just an average black top. And I also really enjoyed it because it's so easy to dress both up and down. If I wear this with a pair of denim trousers, it's a bit dressed down, a bit more casual, a bit more city chic, whereas if I wear this with something more captivating, like maybe a very cool skirt, then it's a bit more nighttime chic almost. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of playroom with this, and I'm very happy to have picked this up. I have to happen something that I said in a video you would never see me wear, and I'm now holding it. I'm owning it. I'm loving it actually. So it's a pair of cargo trousers. So what is the story behind this? Because I said in my Sherry Red video that cargo pants are just not my cup of tea. You wouldn't see me wearing those. When I think of cargo pants, I've always thought about those Kim Possible kind of cargo pants, and that was never kind of my cup of tea, my style. And I feel like that's what I envision with cargo pants, maybe a very outdated way to view them. And I ran into these, of course, black trousers, and they are stunning. They feel so nice and edgy, but they all still feel elevated. What I love about these pants is that you can cinch them in at the waist. They have this buckle detail, and you can just cinch it in at the waist a bit more, which is really beautiful. They make me feel cool, and I love wearing black outfits. I have worn black in so many different ways, and when I was younger I always wore black in a more edgy way, but with growing up I've just gotten more into elegant dressing. But every now and then throwing an outfit together that's a bit more edgy, a bit more cool is quite fun. I can't believe that I have a couple pants to show you in this haul, because pants and me, we are on a bit of a love-hate relationship. I love wearing trousers, I love wearing pants, but finding a good pair seems to be ridiculously impossible. Can you guess what's coming next? You should have seen it coming at this point. It's another black clothing piece. Elevated basic long sleeve black top. Hello? Blazer. And another, say it with me, elevated basic. So why is this also an elevated basic to me? Is because we have this white contrasting detail, which I find incredibly beautiful. The top is just simple, it's just black. The contrasting white trim makes it a lot more beautiful, a lot more intentional, and also the back goes a little bit lower, which I find very, very flattering. It's not an open back because I don't feel comfortable not wearing a bra and having a full-on open back, but this is just a bit of a lower cutout at the back, which I find agreeable. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. You know me, I love black clothes. They're timeless, they're my thing, they're my cup of tea, they're my personal style. It just works. Black top in question is a bit more of a special one. It has a cutout detail near the boob area, and it has a bit of rhinestones going on, or a bit of square rhinestones, and it's really beautiful. It's more of a almost nighttime going out top. I don't find this as easy to dress down. If you wear these with denim pants, I still feel like this top would very much still give the same nighttime-y vibe, and I just think this is more of an occasion piece, which is really fun if you're going out for dinner, or if you just have something special planned. It's sometimes really nice to have a bit more of a special top. And if you are not a big fan of overdressing, unlike me, I love overdressing, but if you're not a big fan of overdressing, adding a beautiful top to indeed something like denim pants can give you that elevated look for indeed going out, or a nighttime with the girls, going for dinner, whatever, a date night, whatever you've got planned. Or if you just like feeling chic, if you just like feeling fancy, then this might be your cup of tea as well. So there you have it. This was my curated selection of pieces that I've picked up as of late. I really hope that this cured the loss of your winter blues that are lingering, and now hopefully you're fully ready to head towards spring season with me. So whether or not you're looking for more spring wardrobe inspiration, or if you're looking on how to curate your wardrobe, looking on which black clothing pieces to add to your wardrobe, or how to dress elegant, whatever you're looking for clothing wise, I've got some videos already on my channel for you, or you can subscribe to see what else is coming. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you're doing well, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye bye.